Hi guys, Trolls on Reactions, and this video I'm going to react to episode 5 of season 3 of Once Upon a Time. Let's get into it.
You just need to believe, Henry.
Just believe in a water gun.
Close your
That's
eyes.
something I will use right now. Damn, it's hard.
Come on, Henry!
I'm sorry, what did you just do, Henry?
I'm sorry, it was an accident.
Accident.
Henry, don't you know the best thing about being a lost boy? We never apologize.
Pan wants him to lose faith. So what, you want to send him a message? Because I haven't seen a Neverland post office. What are you suggesting?
We take a page from Pan, and we start being clever. We need to send a simple sign, a sign that we're coming.
With lost boys running around trying to kill us all?
Yeah, maybe it's time we use that to our advantage.
How?
Follow me, I'll show you.
Can't you just do something in the air or something? I don't know.
Let me give you a bit of advice, Hook. She's never gonna like you. Is that so? Well, how could she? You're nothing but a pirate.
Charming! Damn, man. Want to see how he became a pirate?
Does anyone know what happens to sailors who drink rum? They get drunk. Drunkenness leads to bad form. There's one thing that won't be tolerated aboard this ship, is bad form.
My little brother.
Perhaps even
Little
younger
brother.
brother.
Brother, this is the mission of our dreams. A mission that will bring peace to the kingdom and glory to the Jones brothers.
Mission of nightmares.
Master Bosun.
Aye, sir.
All hands prepared to set sail. Make speed!
So different. It would be so awkward if Hook is like, am I still in love? That would be very awkward, never
What would
charming.
you like to yell at me about now, Dave?
Stay away from my daughter.
Well, she can take care of herself. She doesn't need your parenting, which is a good thing.
What does that mean?
Means you're gonna die in a day or so anyway.
There's nothing I can do about that, but if I do die...
When?
It'll be in helping my family. You're never gonna get her. I'll see to that.
She can decide for
Still think you're
herself,
gonna die.
Charming. She's a grown-up, okay? Oi!
Mate, stop. I don't fight invalids. Let me see. Let me see.
Ew.
The dream shed has almost reached your heart. It's ours. Now you have to tell your family.
No. Not when I can still help them save Henry.
Tell them.
If you know something that can help us, don't hold back.
This insignia survived all these years. And perhaps my brother Satchel did as well. And inside that satchel is a sextant that can help us decode Neil's star map that can get us off this island.
I know how I'm gonna spend my last hours. We're gonna find that thing.
That is a sail woven from the last remaining feathers of the great creature Pegasus.
What?
How's that horse could fly?
Indeed. So could we.
What?
Hang on.
What the fuck? Whoa.
Emma, you were right. You need to get that message to Henry. Every day without hope is a day closer to becoming a lost boy. Your father and I should go.
You know, Neverland's a dangerous place, and you know, you just never know what's
Come
gonna
on, now,
happen.
now you will know. Come on.
You're gonna be fine.
No, why don't you guys figure it out? Maybe I'm too much a Scorpio for this shit, you know? I would really be like, what are you hiding from me?
We can get you home.
Just eat some of the candy. Eat candy of a stranger. Oh!
Don't you get it? I'm here because I don't want to go home. None of us do.
There's your brother, right? I had a brother too, you know. Twin. He died before I ever met him. The two of you? I can barely stomach one. You would have liked him. He was a thief and a liar. Yeah, you would have liked my brother. He could be a stubborn ass. We journeyed across the realms for a plant.
Our sources say it's magical. Potent enough to heal any injury.
So we never have to bury another sailor to sea again.
You look lost to me.
Identify yourself, boy.
I'm Peter Pan. I live here. Who are you?
Captain Jones.
Who are you?
Is it possible the king would turn poison upon our enemies?
Of course.
Don't be so gullible.
No, you're being gullible.
This boy is playing games with us.
You
And
were
I'm quickly
actually, you
tiring
know,
of them.
speaking the truth.
Come, we should keep moving.
We're gonna get a plan, we're gonna get a plan, even though it's not even our territory at all. Also something typical.
I'll know you've taken my deal when I see the prince's dead body up on that peak.
Oh, you'll see that anyway. He's on his last legs thanks to Dream Shade.
I want to see you kill him before the poison. I want to see your hook inside his body.
Can you stop? That sounds ew.
If this is a poison, it won't just end the war, it will obliterate an entire race.
What do you know of any of this? I'm your brother and your captain. You will listen to me.
No.
Ah!
I'll fight my enemies, but I'll fight fair. Now, brother,
Oh,
don't.
come on. What a fucking idiot. Are you fucking for real? Are you fucking for real?
See? Perfectly fine. I told you.
Why?
The king would never lie to us.
Why would you risk it? You stupid idiot. My god, how can you be so freaking foolish? You're not getting any tears from me, mate. You're wounded.
So I can rip his heart out. It'll do exactly what we want.
This is not how we do things. Emma, we can find another way to get to Henry.
Really?
We can't. She can't. Emma, do it, Regina.
Whoa!
I'm sorry.
Oh!
Second thoughts? Let's get him that message. Oh, we're gonna do more than that.
What is the more part?
We're gonna see him.
My brother didn't lose his satchel up here. I made that up.
What about the insignia?
I dropped it on the path so you'd find it.
You brought me here to die?
I brought you here to save your life.
You're a liar!
Can you help me?
Well, it might not feel like it, but today's your lucky day. There is a way to stop him from dying.
Tell me.
So you're gonna save him, then you're gonna duel him to death? Okay.
Don't leave the island unless you're willing to pay it.
Of course, whatever you want, it's yours. Brother? That's Captain to you.
More like
What happened?
idiot, but okay.
Your family is here.
What?
They're on the island
Trying to find you.
You're making this up. Because
Show the mirror.
You're trying to get back at me.
I'm not making it up.
Look,
Will they see them for real, or will Penef intervene?
Are you okay?
Oh, he sees him!
Mom? I gotta go.
Henry.
I gotta go.
We love you.
Did you have to break it? But at least he believed him, right? Wait, you leave the island? Have you
Are you
paid your
sure?
price?
Name? No. No. Leave! 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 No! No, help! Help!
You knew I wouldn't come on my own, that I wouldn't leave my family.
You were stubborn, yes, I gathered that rather quickly. Once you drink this water, you can never leave Neverland.
That's the price?
It's a small price to pay for what I get in return.
Small?
Chance to save my grandson.
Never leave, never.
Help my family get home.
I'm sorry I doubted you. I know how easy it is to give into the darkness. I didn't want you to.
She didn't. I did. That's what I'm here for. Unhappy family. Where's the sexton?
You saved my life.
Now you're gonna tell
You
him?
want to tell them that, mate? On our trek, we were ambushed by Lost Boys. But Hook, he risked his life to stop me from getting hit by a poisoned arrow.
I thought he deserved a little credit.
Thank you.
Please. He couldn't handle it.
Perhaps you're the one who couldn't handle it.
Whoa, shit! You you do know you don't have a womb right now, right? Damn, son. Damn. Phew.
I'm sure Emma would love to know that Henry's father is still alive.
You're not gonna hide
But
that
I'd hate to
information.
get in the way of a budding romance.
Hook, come on.
So I'll leave it up to you to tell her or not.
Hook, you're gonna tell her, right?
Let's see what kind of man you really are.
Come on. Next to... Oh, of course. Of course, again. Yeah. Well, this was episode 5 of season 3 of Once Upon a Time, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed this episode a lot, and I'm happy that we got some background information of Hook, and we got to see why and how he became a pirate. Like I said, you know, I've said this multiple times now, but Hook has started to grow on me. Although I fear that it might be ruined, you know, next episode. But I, you know, started to like him more. Actually, you know, it really helped that he isn't, you know, focused on, you know, getting revenge anymore. And yeah, I mean, he's a quite charismatic character. And I do think that there is still room to grow, but I can see some potential. But anyways, I know. I do think he's likable now. I do think so. And seeing his past definitely helped. We got to see, you know, that the king betrayed them. The king was telling him and his brother who was the captain, and you know, Hook was the lieutenant, that they were gonna get a plant, and this plant would heal all injuries. It would actually help people. It will, you know, like Hook said, I believe, no people would be, you know, thrown into the sea anymore. They would all survive because of this plant. And so they go to this land, you know, they have these star coordinates, they use this device that I'm not even gonna attempt to pronounce. But, you know, they encounter Pen on the island. I have to say, I'm really not a fan, or was a fan of Hook's brother. I don't know, what I just like, you're on a new island, you're not even gonna try to figure out who is in charge. You're just like, you see this boy, he says there are no kings here, and he's just like, yeah, sure, and that's it. Yeah, wow, he was he had quite I'm not even sure, but okay, whatever. He's here for good intentions, I guess. He wants the plant to help people. Still thinking like, whatever, they were pointed to the plant, and even though they were warned, he didn't believe it. And you know, I can understand to a certain extent that you're more willing to I guess believe the one in charge, to believe the one who gave you an order, than to believe this random kid on an island. But still, to think it's outrageous, you know, to think that it's unbelievable that the king would do that. Come on now, huh? We all know how, you know, most kings became kings. We all know, you know, humanity and the love for wars and all of that. Really, you really think it will be weird for the king to want to have some kind of plant who can poison you, who can kill God knows how many enemies, and to not even, I don't know, you could have just tested, I'm not saying that you should have tested on someone or an animal, but I'm just saying, if something would have gone wrong, if someone would end up, you know, dying anyways, if they agree, you could have tested it then. I know chances would have been that high, you know, for someone to just suddenly almost die, but still, I really think he should have, you know, maybe there's, I don't know if they have any kind of tests or something in that, I don't know. But it's just ridiculous that he's like, oh no, Killian, what are you thinking? Of course the king's not lying. I'm gonna trust you, and I'm just gonna cut deep into my arm and with this plan, and I'm totally not gonna be poisoned because it's bull. Really? Really? But I mean, it's not that important because he was mostly there for us to feel more for Hook, to care more about Hook. The part himself, it was mainly, you know, just a plot device, so I'm not that bothered by it. I just thought it was mainly funny how stupid he was being. But I still felt bad for Hook, you know, seeing how he lost his brother, you know, later on. Because at that time, I thought, you know, maybe he's gonna lose him here, but I thought maybe a duel. No. He did end up dying of poisoning, because even though Hook, with the help of Ben, managed to give him this special water that healed him, the price is that you can't leave the island. Of course, you know, Ben did it mention that. He was just fake about, you know, don't forget to pay the price before leaving the island. Didn't mention the price that you can't leave the island. So as soon as they, well, not as soon as, but a little while after they left the island, you know, he did end up dying. At the same time, we're seeing how Hook is trying to go for the device that I yet again can't pronounce, because with the device they would be able to decode the star map of Neil, you know, and find a way off of Neverland. But as we just found out, he was actually lying. But it was for a good reason. He wanted to make sure that Charming would be, you know, would be saved, would be cured. And he knew that if he would just tell him, like, hey, let's just go up to that mountain because there I can help you, Charming would not be interested. Charming wouldn't like it. Charming already said that he doesn't want to hear it. He was just like, you know, we have to be full on focused on finding Henry. I'm still annoyed that Charming didn't tell them. Even had his goodbye. As far as, you know, he could have died there. He thought he would die there. So, yeah, I'm definitely a little bit disappointed, Charming. But at the other hand, I can't really expect it to be, you know, think 100% rationally while he is being poisoned and he is, you know, faster and faster degrading and all that. But yeah, Hook did end up saving him. Don't really, you know, I wish he would have just wanted to save him like 100%, you know, to do the right thing instead of, you know, being on a group page for Emma. That kind of sucks, but, you know, maybe someday he will do something completely selflessly. That kiss between Emma and Hook, woo! Like, I mean, that was a good kiss. I don't think, you know, at this moment, I don't think I shipped them, but I also wouldn't mind it. I rather, you know, I do think, you know, again, both do need to work through some issues, and I'm definitely not saying like they will be perfect together, but I don't know, I do find the two of them more interesting together than Emma and Neil. I don't know, I don't want Emma and Neil in a romantic relationship. I rather want them to be platonic friends, whatever. Hook and Emma, like, you know, again, there's some work to do, yeah, but it will really depend from next episode. Again, I feel that Hook is not gonna tell Emma, or is going to wait too long before he's gonna tell Emma, instead of just going straight up to Emma like, hey, guess what? Neil is still alive and he's on the island. Whoops. Yeah, he really wants Emma, not really in the 100% healthy way. Like, no, you really have to tell her. You can't just be like, oh, I'm just gonna keep this information because otherwise she wouldn't want to be with me. Come on. I do think, you know, they can end up being a couple. I do think that also from Emma's perspective. I just think that first she has to get Henry, she has to find closure with Neil, and then maybe then. I really don't think, you know, maybe for like a short while Neil and Emma are gonna be a couple, but I think they're gonna figure out that whatever they had is just not really there anymore. It's not really, I don't know, they've changed. But yeah, again, I just really like seeing those past scenes, and also seeing, you know, of course, they didn't believe in the king anymore, you know, Hook, and that's when I decided, because of what happened, because of the lie of the plan, and because his brother died, he decided to become a pirate. Really giving me Black Sails vibes, you know. By the way, check Black Sails out, a very good show, one of my favorite shows, very good. Yeah, I have to say I was a little bit like, wait, you're upset that the king isn't honorable. So then you're gonna become a pirate and doing all those, I guess, pirate things like stealing things and all of that. But you're like, at least there's honor among thieves? I don't know. I'm a little bit confused. Like, you're upset that the king isn't honorable, but you're gonna become a pirate, sorry, and be like, we're gonna do whatever we want, we're gonna take whatever we want, we have like our rules. Like, But I don't know, maybe I'm just a little confused with the whole pirate thing. Yeah. So again, you know, enjoyed this episode. Would be nice, you know, for it also to see Charming be a little bit less of a, I guess, less of a dick against Hook. So yeah, I'm looking forward to see the next one. All right. Thanks us for. Oh, whoa! Why am I already saying goodbye? There's still one more thing I want to discuss. The freaking heart scene where Regina pulled out the heart of one of the Lost Boys, and Emma, you know, she asked Emma, and Emma agreed, and Snow didn't, and Emma hold Snow, you know, so Snow couldn't stop them. That was definitely very messed up, but I have to say, not sure how you will judge me, but I do think I would have done the same. I do think I would have been like Emma and sided with it. I do would have stressed the part like, hey, if we're done, don't crush the heart. And also maybe think about, okay, how exactly are we going to return the heart as well? Are we just going to let him walk around without a heart? I don't know. I would have discussed a little bit more points, but I do think, you know, at this stage, I would be feeling pretty desperate. So yeah, I do think, you know, I would have let Regina do her thing. You know, Regina said it herself. She was like, you know, I did it, but still, it's not that simple. I know Regina said that she was the one pulling out the heart, but it's not because they literally didn't do it that they don't have like any responsibility or you know, blame to take. At the end of the day, Emma agreed. Emma gave like the go ahead to Regina. I do think she's also responsible for this. But you know, at least Henry, it seemed like Henry at that moment believed them, so now at least he has some hope. So yeah, hopefully that will work out. Alright, thanks for watching, bye.